What's up, everyone? How's it going? All right, so we finished. Well, almost, kind of finished. Commander Masters was so good that I got to reinvest it back into my business. So, it's kind of done. I think it came out really good. So here it is. Here we go. We got, as soon as you come in, the checkout, boom, we got a whole bunch of stuff. I come to realize I really don't have a lot of stuff. I thought I had so much, but we don't. I guess the way it was laid out before, it made it seem like it was so packed because of the small surface area I had. I had literally like 2 or 3 panels of slat wall. But this is behind the counter. We got all slat wall down the whole thing. Don't worry, I know. There's a stain on the carpet, and there's one back there too. I'm getting a carpet cleaner. He's coming Monday. We got all this. I can extend. We got our lovely Lorcana section of all my Lorcana products. Check it out. Sleeves, deck boxes, and 1 lone binder. So, there's that. This is the display for the playmats now. I think this is much better than displaying them in the little like cylinder tubes that you can't see what the art is. Like, look, you just pull this out. Boom, you see the whole thing. I got this thing from IKEA. It's like $60 or something. And these are like, I don't know, like 50 cents each. They're so cheap. So we got the TV up here. Still have a bunch of area. This area right here is going to be for like when, I think I'm going to leave the tables the way they are. Last night was Yu-Gi-Oh night. So we had literally like 24 people here playing Yu-Gi-Oh. Yu-Gi-Oh. Playing Yu-Gi-Oh. 24 people. Yeah. Modern. Magic. It'd be 4 people here. 6 people maybe. So, that's neither here nor there. What I'm going to do is this section right here is going to be for like when things get a little too packed, like we get overfilled, which happens a lot. I'll just pull out the foldable tables and put them right here. I just don't want to clog up the area with more of these because they're a lot wider. So, I mean, I could push these back a little bit. So, technically, the renovation did not give me more table space, which I thought it would. But it looks nice. So, there's that. So here was where the wall was. Now it's gone. And this is the store. It looks huge now, man. It's crazy. I gotta figure out where to put all the posters. But we got a huge supply order yesterday that I have to go through. Our monthly top loader order. We go through this many top loaders in a month. Just letting you know. So, that's how much stuff we ship on TCG Player. It's insane. But yeah, I think it came out so nice. I'm enjoying it. It looks so much more wide open. I kind of needed this. You kind of need to do this. Things were getting stale. Like, I would come in and I'd be like, I gotta change it up. I just felt like stagnant. You know what I mean? And at least when you own your own business and it feels stagnant to you, you can change it because it's your business. When you work for like a big corporation and things just feel stagnant, there's just so much bureaucracy that by the time anything changes, you're already retired. But we got another display case. I put it together yesterday. I still haven't put anything in it. Actually, I did. There's 1 lone confetti doubling season that I bought off a customer. So that's going to be for Yu-Gi-Oh! Singles. And that's pretty much it, man. It came out really, really great. Really great. So now a little story time, or a little venting, I should say. So it feels as though every like 2 or 3 months, I have to like reevaluate the business and change what I'm doing because what I've been previously doing isn't working anymore. So when I first opened, what we did is to like grow the inventory. It was, open 3 cases a week, stock what we could for the store, the commons and uncommons that were bulk, blow it out on TCG Player Direct, recoup whatever we can, cross list all the rares, mythics, and all the higher value cards on eBay, TCG Player, and the store for in-store pickup. So that was what we did when we first started, and it worked. It worked really good up until the point where it didn't work anymore, which was like probably once we got to scale of like hundreds of thousands of cards, it kind of doesn't work anymore because your cash flow like far out paces the amount of work it takes to do that. I don't know if I'm making it clear or like it's just it doesn't work anymore. It's like it's not worth it for me to crack open 3 or 4 cases of every single standard set because we have those already. Not saying it's not worth it to like keep those singles in stock because they're just not worth it. They're garbage. That's not the case. It's like we have it, so I don't really need to stock it if we have it because we have it. So that's what worked up until a point, up until kind of like probably last year sometime. And that's when we kind of went into the my old school method of liquidation type things with distributors, because distributors, they need to get rid of stuff. They need to blow it out just like Amazon does. So what we started doing is just picking up all the clearance deals that we can potentially make a profit on. So that worked for quite some time, and it still works to this day. We still do it. We're still, opening up commander decks that are worth it. We're still opening up sealed products that are worth it. I opened Baldur's Gate for like probably a year, over a year. Like, oh my God, so much of that it was so worth it. Once the price was like $65 a booster box or $60 a booster box, it was worth it. At the price we got it on release, not so much. But if you play ball, with the distributors, you don't back out of your allocations, they'll look out for you because your business is their business. So it's like it doesn't make sense for them to lose you as a customer because of the product sucks. Whatever. Anyway, so we did that for quite a while. We still do that. It's great. We've never had better margins on any type of product other than like probably pre-release. Pre-release, you probably make the best margins just because the kits and and stuff like that. Because the kits, you kind of make like 40 to 50% on them with the event. Sure, me giving away a collector booster box on the night and stuff like that kind of eats into the profits and stuff, but it's worth it for what it brings to the store. So we did that for quite some time, and we still do it. It's great. You can make 30-40% on certain products out there right now. Not everything, but on a lot of it. On the Baldur's Gate commander decks, beautiful margins on those. Dominaria United commander decks, it's crazy. It's like 30%, not including the packs. But they're out there. So now we're sort of hitting a turning point in the business where it's like, okay, we got all our bases covered because there's only so many commander cards you can have in stock before you start to eat into your own profits and fighting against yourself. Like I know there's the Gaming Co. They have like 1,200 of any card in stock at any given time, but you kind of start to cannibalize yourself on that situation, because you're always going to be the one in stock, and you're always going to be fighting against other people who have stock. When you have like a lower amount in stock, you're able to comfortably sort of price yourself at a comfortable way to sell through those cards without having to race to the bottom. Sure, once you get to scale and you have like hundreds of thousands of variations of cards in stock where people can choose from, you can sort of name your price, like certain people, like, you know, like Gaming Co. I just mentioned. But when you're smaller, it's harder because you don't have, you know, the space to store it, etc. You can only do maybe 10, 20, 30 different products, like talking commander sets, decks, etc., to have space for to store. So you kind of have to be able to buy things that you can sort of sell through within a month or two. So we're kind of getting into that zone where we're kind of stocked on a lot of things, and I really don't have not the space, but the available sort of brain power and other like space, I guess, to store the remaining. Like, I wanted to do a new Capenna commander decks, but I'm looking and I'm like, oh man, every time I add a new thing that we don't have stock of, I gotta rearrange everything, and I'm just like, oh my god. It's just not like, it's crazy. If I had more space, I'd be able to do it more aggressively. And in my mind, I'm like, all right, Rob, easy solution. Rent a warehouse. Rent a 4,000 or 5,000 square foot warehouse so you can do this. Hello. And then my like real brain is like, what are you fucking nuts? Like, what are you barely made it out of this alive. What are you doing? But like it's that dog in me, you know? I gotta always be under constant stress, and I just always have to feel in a state of panic. Once things start to feel calm and like we're going with the flow, we're just, you know, we're coasting. No, that's not the way I live life. No way. I need to feel like I have a knife, like right here at all times, because that's when I perform the best. I know it sounds crazy, but that's just who I am as a person. I've always been very much a risk taker, and I've always been that my whole life, and I don't think I'll ever change. So, we're renting a 10,000 square foot warehouse in... No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Imagine that would be great. But if I would do that, I would have to hire like 5 or 6 people. And, you know, commercial real estate in New Jersey, the industrial stuff is pretty cheap. You can get it for like $12 to like $16 a square foot, which is really cheap in New Jersey. So, like, I've been thinking about that. I was thinking about that before I rented the upstairs again, but it's just like, how would I, as a owner-operator of this business, because it's pretty much 2 separate businesses at that point, doing TCG Player Direct side and blowing out clearance stuff, but this will come to an end. This whole thing where the distributors just lose their shit on Magic and have to blow it out and sell it at a loss to people like me who break it down and sell it will come to an end eventually. Once the distributors stop ordering what they used to order. Because I talk to a lot of distributors. I have a lot of friends on the inside. And a lot of them tell me a lot of their buyers are lowering their budget for Magic and increasing it in Lorcana and increasing it in Yu-Gi-Oh! and increasing it in Pokemon, of course. So, like, eventually, this will come to an end, but for right now, whee! When we make money on commander decks. But, so, this is the store. We're doing good. Don't listen to all the naysayers of you shouldn't do something. Just go out and do it. And this wall right here, I have a friend who's an artist, and we might do something right here on the wall. I don't know yet. It was possibly going to be these posters, but I have a friend who's an artist, and he might do like a little mural there. So that'll be cool to see. But guys, this is it. Thanks, appreciate that. And whoever got, butthurt and unsubscribed on the last video, it was a lot of people. A lot of people. I think that's my most disliked video on my channel. I think it has like 40 dislikes. And like 15 or 20 people unsubscribed. That's just what you get. I'm a real guy. I don't sugarcoat anything. This is just me living my life and documenting my business and documenting my troubles. So if you don't like that, I'm sorry. But see you later. All right, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.